Hi guys, it's Natural Fit Mom here with another fit tip. And I thought we would just continue with this theme of dispelling myths because there still seems to be a lot of them out there that we need to just go ahead and get rid of so we can move forward with our lives. So this week I wanted to talk a little bit about why lifting heavy won't make a woman bulky or look like a man. And I'm going to get to that specifically in just a second. But first, I really wanted to clear up this term that I hear a lot. Every single woman in the world has said that she wants to be toned. And do you know what she's really asking for? She's asking for muscle. That toned look, that tight, firm, toned look is muscle. It's when the fat melts away, when the skin hugs and holds on to the muscle that has been built underneath. When you don't have muscle, the skin just kind of hangs there, which is where that term skinny fat comes from, because you're skinny technically, but the skin just hangs there. There's no muscle underneath for it to hold on to. But when you have nice lean muscle, the skin forms the shape of that, and that's what gives that tight, curvy, toned look that we're looking for. So just know that toned is muscle. Best developed by lifting heavy. So now that that's clear, let's talk about your metabolism. Lifting heavier, lifting at all, but especially lifting heavy, gives you a nice, faster metabolism. It requires more food to maintain muscle. When people see how much I eat, they just they shake their head, but it's absolutely what's required of me in order to maintain and even build muscle. So it's really nice to have a nice, fast burning metabolism, not to mention the other health benefits. You know, as women, bone density decreases as you get older, but lifting weights, anything weight bearing, resistance bearing, is known to combat that. In addition to being able to sleep soundly and peacefully and having more energy throughout the day, I could go on and on and on about the health benefits of lifting heavy. But let's talk about what else it does to your body, because there is this fear that it's going to make you bulky, and that's just not going to happen. We don't have the testosterone to make us bulky. Hell, half the guys don't even have the testosterone that's required to make them bulky. It's just not going to happen. Believe me, I've tried. In my off season, my goal is to get bulky. My goal is to put on weight. I've gotten up to 180 pounds and still been like a size 6, size 8. And that's with me going in there with that Arnold mindset that I'm going to kill us. I'm going to get swole. I'm going to get big. You know, that's with me thinking like a man, trying to lift like a man, and it doesn't happen. So I promise you, if you pick up a 10-pound, dumbbell and start curling it, you're not going to start, you're not going to bust through your shirt like the Hulk or anything like that. It's just not possible. Now, what ends up happening is, that bulky look that we're afraid of and that you see sometimes, mostly, on guys, is because they have not maintained a good diet. Their nutrition is off point. You can't. So here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to start lifting heavy and not be on a good nutrition program and just be eating whatever you want. And then you will get bulky. Then you'll look like Guido, the bouncer. And, when you see those really big guys, that's usually why. 'Cause they're lifting heavy, but they're eating whatever they want to. That's because the fat has not been burned away either underneath, in between, or on top of the muscle. So it's not the muscle itself that's giving the bulky look. It's the muscle being built around all the fat, and the fat's being pushed and that's what gives that bulky look. So what you're going to want to do is lift heavy, do your cardio, and get on a really great nutrition program where you're burning fat. So the fat is burned underneath the muscle, in the muscle, on top of the muscle. So again, when it burns away, your skin is lying against nice, smooth, lean muscle. That is the trick, is good nutrition and heavy lifting. And again, you do have the ability to create the curves and sculpt the body that you're looking for. So that's it for now. If you have any additional questions, you know where to find me, naturalfitmom.com.